The next topic is viruses. In this lesson, we have to learn virus, bacterium, fungi. So one by one, from the prokaryotes to eukaryotes, we have to learn one by one. The first one is viruses. So Ebola, Zika, SARS, and H1N1, and also COVID-19. Okay, so these are the biological bacills which causes the disease in a human being. Okay, so that is the viruses. In Latin word, viruses means poison. So from this situation, this is the better topic to learn a virus, I think so. So viruses we can derive as a submicroscopic obligate intracellular parasites, and it has the nucleic acid and protein coat. So nucleic acid either may be a DNA or RNA. The study of the virus is known as a virology. The next one is milestones in virology. In the year of 1796, Edward Jenner used vaccination for smallpox. So here only the milestone of viruses starts. Okay. The next one is in the year of 1886, Adolf Meyer demonstrated the infectious nature of tomato mosaic virus using sap of mosaic leaf. The year of 1892, Dmitry Ivanovsky proved that viruses are smaller than bacteria. So we can told as a submicroscopic. Okay. Then in the year of 1898, M.W. Beiserning defined the infectious agent in tobacco leaves as Contagium vivum fluidium. Okay. The next one, 1915, Duart identified viral infection in bacteria. In the year of 1917, D. Hurley coined the term bacteriophage. So virus is otherwise known as a bacteriophage, is also one of the virus. Okay. So the term bacteriophage is coined by D. Hurley. And the year of 1984, Luke Montagnier and Robert Gallo discovered HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. So this is the milestone of virology. The next one is size and shape of virus. So viruses we already told submicroscopic. Okay, so we can see in the virus in a ultra microscope only. So viruses are ultra microscopic particles. They are very smaller than the bacteria, and the diameter range from 20 to 300 nanometer. So 1 nanometer is equal to the 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. Okay. For example, bacteriophage measures about 10 to 100 nanometer in their size, and also the size of the TMV is 300 into 20 nanometer. So this is the width and breadth of the TMV. Then generally viruses are in three types. So one is a cuboid symmetry. For example, adenovirus, and also herpes virus, which is coming under the cuboid symmetry. The next one is helical symmetry. So example, influenza and TMV. So here is the TMV, tobacco mosaic virus, and complex or atypical virus. So that is the example of bacteriophage and vaccinavirus. So here is the T for bacteriophage. So three types of the virus based on their shape and symmetry. So one is a cuboid and helical, and next one is a complex or atypical virus. Next topic is characteristic features of viruses. So virus has possessed both the characteristics. So living and non-living characteristics. So living characteristics, so we have to learn one by one. So what is a living characters means? So living things characteristics which possess. So one is a presence of nucleic acid and protein. So virus only has a two structure. One is a nucleic acid and another one is a protein coat. Okay. So which is like the presence of the living organisms. The next one, capable of mutation. So mutation means a sudden change. So a sudden change occurs in a virus also, like a living cells. We also get the mutation means the disease, cancer is affected. No. So the living cells has the characteristics of mutation. So similar to the characters which present in the virus also. Then ability to multiply within the living cells. So which is enter into the living cell means which is easily multiply. Okay. The next one, able to infect and cause disease in living beings. So we already know virus has the capacity to infect and cause disease in living beings and show irritability. It is also possess the characteristics, response to stimuli. Okay. So it is also has the character of irritability like living beings and host specific. So virus which is enters into the plant or animal or another one microbes means that host characteristics, host specific one, it is also produced. Okay. So these are the living characteristic features of the viruses. And what is the non-living characters? The first one is it can be crystallized. So like chemicals, viruses also crystallized easily. So W.M. Stanley first crystallized the tobacco mosaic virus in the crystalline form. Then only he got a Nobel Prize for that function. Okay. So virus easily crystallized. That is the non-living characters. The next one is the absence of metabolism. We cannot analyze their metabolic activity. Okay. So absence of metabolism. So inactive outside the host. So virus is present in the environment means mostly it is inactive. So whenever it contact into the living cell means it become active. Okay. So do not show functional autonomy. So we cannot derive the correct functional autonomy of the virus. And next one is energy producing enzyme system is absent. Okay. So virus does not produces the enzymes. Okay. So these are the non-living characteristic features of the virus. And the next one is a classification of viruses. So viruses, so many classifications are there. Among that classification, here we have to learn about the David Baltimore classification. In the year of 1971, he classified the virus for belonging the following characteristics. The first one is a RNA production, and next is the nature of the genome and whether the virus has the RNA or DNA, and the use of reverse transcriptase enzyme. And the next one, suppose the virus is a single stranded RNA means it is a sense or antisense. So what the characteristics of the single stranded RNA? So these are the characteristic features. So for these characteristic basis, David Baltimore divided the viruses. Okay. Totally 7 classes are here. The first one is class 1, viruses with double stranded DNA. Example, adenovirus. Next one, class 2, viruses with sense single stranded DNA. Okay, so parvoviruses. In class 3, viruses with double stranded RNA, that is a reovirus example. Then fourth class is viruses with sense single stranded RNA, that is a tocoviruses. In the class 5, viruses with antisense single stranded RNA, for example rhabdoviruses. In the class 6, viruses with sense single stranded RNA reverse transcriptase that replicate with DNA intermediate in life cycle, that is retrovirus. So the nature of the virus is single stranded RNA only. When it enters into a host, it can change into a RNA to DNA. So that is they told. Okay, so replicate with DNA intermediate in their life cycle. And after that it also changes into a RNA. So that is the class 6. For example, retrovirus. And then next one is viruses with double stranded DNA reverse transcriptase that replicate with RNA intermediate in life cycle. Okay, so double stranded DNA and in between it is also replicate like a RNA in their life cycle. Example, hepatnaviruses. So these 7 classes which is coming under the David Baltimore classification of viruses. Okay, thank you.